Hi, I'm Eric. I filmed my phone and welcome to another video. Today we are listening to Phoebe Bridgers again. It's been a minute. The last time I listened to Phoebe Bridgers on this channel was my very first reaction video on this channel, which was to Punisher. An incredible album, still a lovely body of work, and I still do listen to it regularly. It's a good album. And, I think it's time that we explore some more of Phoebe. I know I'm going to be listening to some of her EPs and other albums in the nearish future, but I'm really excited to dive into her holiday EP tonight. It's really just If We Make It Through December is the new song, and then the other three are apparently from previous years, and all of them I think are covers, if I'm correct. So it's not going to be anything like, oh, we're going to get like into the psyche of Phoebe. However, they might be songs that she particularly likes or are particularly relatable to her. Like, are they sadder? Are they happier? Are they more solemn? Are they more religious? Like, what's going on? We'll see. I don't recognize some of these. If We Make It Through December, I haven't heard the 7 o'clock news part. I've heard Silent Night before though. If it's the Christmas song, or is it Christmas song, I don't know. And then Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, I have heard that. But none of it from Phoebe, and if I remember anything from Phoebe Bridgers' Friday I'm in Love cover, like, she can change things and make it very distinct and her own. So I'm really excited to see how she makes these holiday songs her own. It's also December, and I'm ready to feel a little bit festive for me. Personally, if you don't celebrate Christmas, no worries. I celebrate a rather secular Christmas myself. It's just, the season of giving and season of being around loved ones. And that's how I think of it more. And, if there's some cheesy song about celebrating the holidays together, I'm all in for it. But yes, I understand that this can be a little bit of a tricky time for people who don't have a good relationship with the holiday. And so make sure you take care of yourself. But anyways, let's get into it. Track number 1, If We Make It Through December. Ooh, this is very dreamlike, very Phoebe. Everything's gonna be alright, I know. Everything's gonna be alright if we make it through December. I shiver when I see the falling snow. I shiver when I see the falling snow. Ooh, contrast. Oh, her voice is so delicate. I get shivers. Got laid off at the factory. Oh, this feels very 2020 right now. It's meant to be the happy time of year. Oh, that contrast again. My little girl can't afford no Christmas here. Oh, that's really sad. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. That's a big 2020 mood. Dang, you're just gonna leave us like that, Phoebe? So that was If We Make It Through December. And what a lovely way to start this EP. Very solemn, very sad, very Phoebe. Wow, yeah, that hits a bit. Because, it's 2020. This has been a very long year for a lot of people. And if we make it through December, we'll be fine. I guess, when the calendar changes, we can hopefully have a new mindset. Maybe one where we care about other people enough to stay safe. Perhaps. We'll have a different president, which is also nice. But, yeah, this one hits home. And it's a Christmas song, but it's definitely not one of the ones you're gonna listen to on the radio, blasting, oh yeah, it's Christmas time, let's go. It's very much, oh shoot, the holidays deal with a lot of money things, and money can be tight a lot. And if you got laid at the factory or the grocery store or wherever you work, which was very common this year, it's really sad, and it can be turned really against you in a way. And so hopefully if you're watching this that you are going through a pretty okay December given the circumstances. I wish you and your loved ones happiness and health. It's it's a time. And the fact that Phoebe decided to cover this song this year for the holidays feels very pointed and poignant and very much the song for 2020 holiday season. Track number 2 is 7 O'Clock News / Silent Night featuring Fiona Apple and Matt Berninger. I had no idea that Phoebe Bridgers and Fiona Apple, my two alternative queens, did a collaboration together. And even though it's a cover, I don't care. I'm very excited to hear it. Very excited. And then also Matt Berninger for the National. And now that I know so much about Aaron Deschner because of Folklore, like, I'm really excited to see how this all comes together. Ooh, this does sound a little like a Folklore loop. I'm feeling a little mesmerized right now. Oh, you hear the news as you listen. Oh, shoot. This is about, like, abortion. Is this newer than when it was originally recorded? Because I think it was Simon Garfunkel. This feels very current. Yeah, this is new Trump administration. Wow. Oh, wow. So that was 7 O'Clock News / Silent Night featuring Fiona Apple and Matt Berninger. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yes, very much in the way of this world that we're living in. I think this one came out like last year. And so I think we're actually just going to go 1 year back in time each time, which is kind of interesting. But wow, yes, modern politics are messed up. I looked up actually the original lyrics because obviously, like, the Trump administration was not going to be talked about in Simon Garfunkel's version, which was in, like, I think it was 1966. So this was President, like, LBJ, and it was like civil rights was going on, and honestly just more optimistic things. However, there was like a Nixon thing that was like, and then you're like, oh, in retrospect, yikes. But like, yes, a very like topical one. She's been very topical so far this time, and I really liked it. I really like the production of it. I like that it is very much like the news is scattered throughout. I think Matt Berninger is the one who's speaking the whole news, which is cool to have that rather than just having to deal with like random newscasters, because they'll not do it as concisely as you want it to be. I really didn't hear Fiona Apple. I assume she just was doing like backing vocals with like backing Phoebe's vocals. But Phoebe's voice is much like softer and higher in tone. And so for me, it felt like it was just like Phoebe singing it with maybe like, you know, some background singers rather than like a featuring of Fiona Apple. So that's a little like disappointing because I would have loved to hear like, you know, like a powerful song, I guess, with both of them. Like a powerful, like alternative, not like a powerful pop song. I mean, if they want to do that, they can totally do that. But like, you know, something a la like Left Alone kind of thing. Obviously, this is related to like the holiday season, so different vibe for sure. But very much would be interested in seeing a collab between them that is much more bold and like in your face kind of sound, or just where I can distinctly hear both of them. That would be really cool. Track number 3 is Christmas Song. Again, some very similarly soft production to If We Make It Through December. You don't have to be alone to be lonesome. Ooh. It's Christmas so no one can fix it. Wow. The merest hint of waves could capsize you. It's Christmas, so no one can fix it. Ooh, we just built. I like that drum. Ooh. Now she's bringing some power here. Ooh, she made it minimalist at the end. We stan. So that was a Christmas song. And wow, a sad song. Yep, this is Phoebe Bridgers we're talking about. Let's be real, it makes sense. And yeah, I definitely can vibe to it at times. I can see people, like a lot of people vibing to it. Like, oh, that image of sadness comes like a brick through a window, but it's Christmas and no one can fix it because everything's closed on Christmas. Not just who would fix the window, but like who could fix your sadness. Like, you're not really allowed to really be sad on Christmas. And also, like, if you need help with your mental health, like, those places are probably not open because they're celebrating with their families and loved ones also. So yeah, very much a pretty powerful song, like sad, and definitely not the type of music I'm going to listen to if I want to get into the holiday spirit per se. But like, you know, it's good that there's music to listen to around this time of year when you aren't feeling that joyous, jolly feeling that you're supposed to, according to society. Track number 4, last track on this EP, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Oh, this is gonna feel really sad, isn't it? I'm feeling very captivated, like I'm kind of almost falling into a stupor. All our troubles will be miles away. If you make it to December, we're fine. We'll all be together if the fates allow. Again, her being so delicate. Ooh, the subtle symbol at the end. Perfection. So that was Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And she made a song that's like generally like a positive sounding song, still seem very ominous. Like, I guess that's why she has ghost imagery on a lot of her stuff. Like, oh, she spookifies it and makes it like a little depressing, but like sometimes you need that and sometimes you relate to that. And so I'm glad that it's there and it exists for people. Like, the point of the, oh, we'll all be together for years if the fates allow, like, that hits different in 2020 in a pandemic when you're not supposed to really travel for this holiday season. And please don't. Please think about other people when you do that. Think about your loved ones also. Like you care about them, right? And yeah, like, definitely feels very, very kind of like ominous. And I don't know if that's just her intention or just how her sound is and how I just think of her. Like, she sounds very ominous as a songwriter and as a singer. And I do like it. Like, I definitely vibe to it. I definitely got very captivated. The instrumentation on it is incredible. It would be even more incredible in headphones. And like, I can see myself getting very immersed in it and just vibing and just getting taken away. Like, wow. Good for her. Good for her for doing that. This is her first holiday song I think she released. And even though it's still a cover, like, she still really made it her own. And wow. I also really, real quick, love the drum brushes. Brushing on drums is just so good. I love it. As a percussionist, I love it. As a listener, I love it. It's just so good. So that brings us to the end of this EP. I know, very short. It's only 4 songs. But, like, I had a lovely time. And yeah, like, she definitely has a sound that she keeps with. It doesn't feel like these were all released a year apart. It feels like they could have been, like, a collection together for this year. And I think that's cool because I feel like a lot of those compilation EPs from past times, like, it's, like, chaotic and just, like, here you go. But no, Phoebe is a very cohesive artist, and it seems that even though these are all covers from different artists, like, she definitely brought her sound and made each sound her own, and she definitely had a vision of, hey, this is a song I'm covering this year, this is a song I'm covering next year, and all of that. And, like, it kept with it. Like, there's differences, like Christmas Song and If We Make It Through December are about very different struggles. You know, Christmas Song is about, like, depression and mental health more, whereas If We Make It Through December, like, that could be much more economic and financial struggles. 7 O'Clock News is going to be, you know, very political. And then Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas is just, it's just a holiday song, honestly, but it can be kind of somber when Phoebe Bridgers is the one singing it. So overall, really, like, she has this whole vision, like, and that's what I saw in Punisher, it's what I see here, and I bet it's gonna be what I see when I dive into her other projects. If you have any preference on which Phoebe Bridgers project I react to next, Boy Genius, Better Oblivion Community Center, or Stranger in the Alp, please let me know, and I will do my best to make sure that happens. I have every intention of listening to all of them. Don't have a particular order in mind, so just let me know. Like, I'm really excited to dive into her more. It feels really good coming back to it today, even though they are all still covers. I'm not going to be doing a song ranking for this video because they are all covers. They're also all holiday songs, and so I'm probably not going to add them to my original, like, main playlist. However, I could definitely add them to all of my holiday playlists. My one holiday playlist, I don't know why I said all. But, you know, if I'm just, you know, having a jolly good time, I might skip them for that reason. But if I'm feeling moody, I can definitely see myself turning them on. If you like this video, please like it, please comment down below what you'd like me to react or listen to next. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you'd like to be, and thanks for watching. This is TurtleStormer, catch you later. It's storming turtles from out of the sky. Turtles don't need to know why. Just smile big, open your eyes. It's storming turtles from out of the sky. Turtles don't need to know why. Just smile big, open